Hello dear viewers. Today, we will take a closer look at the Russian Empire period and Ukraine's sovereignty. While providing more detailed insights into the Russian Empire's dominance over Ukraine and the significant events during this period, we will also examine the experiences and reactions of the Ukrainian people. The influence of the Russian Empire on Ukraine is the result of a long and complex historical process. The expansion of Russia into Ukrainian territories and its annexation of Ukraine left deep and lasting impacts on the Ukrainian people. During this period, the cultural and political future of Ukraine was shaped by the policies of the Russian Empire. The Crimean War, which began in the 19th century, further solidified Russia's control over Ukraine. This war led to Ukrainian territories falling under Russian control, questioning the national identity of Ukraine. With the Russian Empire exerting tighter control over Ukraine, resistance and the desire for independence among the Ukrainian people grew stronger. However, Ukraine's struggle for independence throughout the 18th century was a challenging process. The dominance of the Russian Empire in Ukraine led to resistance from Ukrainian military organizations like the Zaporozhian Host. These resistance movements contributed to the strengthening of Ukrainian national consciousness and further solidified the desire for independence. In the 19th century, Ukrainian nationalism and independence movements gained momentum. The Ukrainian people made efforts to preserve their cultural identity and resist Russian oppression. However, the pressure from the Russian Empire persisted, and Ukraine's struggle for independence continued. At the beginning of the 20th century, revolutions in Russia and the collapse of the Russian Empire brought new hopes for Ukraine. In 1917, Ukraine declared independence and briefly existed as an independent state. However, under the pressure of Russia and the Soviet Union, Ukraine's struggle for independence became a challenging process. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, Ukraine's independence was revitalized. In 1991, Ukraine declared independence from the Soviet Union. However, the post-independence period brought new challenges and problems for Ukraine. Relations with Russia and Ukraine's internal politics remain significant issues for Ukraine. In conclusion, the Russian Empire period and Ukraine's sovereignty constitute a significant part of Ukrainian history. The events during this period deeply influenced Ukraine's modern identity and relationships. Understanding the historical roots of Russia-Ukraine relations is essential for comprehending the current tensions and issues. We've come to the end of a fantastic content. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon so you won't miss any new videos. Remember to subscribe to support me and see more interesting content. See you in the next video.